someone or something just didn't want me to be out there. I'm not sure about this.
I don't know what was going on with the door. It would shut and then just opens all the way again. The light in the windows just starts going.
Okay, so kicking off this Halloween special, I am doing a tour of 3 of my favourite haunted inns in Cornwall. We're going to eat there, we're going to have a look around, and I'm going to tell you some spooky stories. Here I am outside the Bucket of Blood. What a name for a pub. Nice one, mate. Thank you very much. Yes, here we have the Bucket Burger. I mean, that's a serious burger. Good job I've got a bucket gut to put that away. Nice fries. What's that ketchup? How the hell I'm going to eat this? Love the cheese that's in there. Let's find out what that cheese is. Bucket of Blood, what a name. It's got quite busy, so it's obviously very, very popular. But I'm just going to tell you a little spooky story now. So back in the day of pirates and smugglers, this place used to be called the New Inn. Now, this would be the local source of water for the whole village. So they'd come here and there'd be a well, and the landlord would put up the water and disperse it to people. However, one day, he pulls up the bucket of water, and instead of it being water, he pulls up a bucket of blood. I'm trying to make it sound dramatic. It turns out that after an investigation that there was a body that had been dumped in the well, thought to have been dumped by smugglers or pirates, and the body turned out to be that of the taxman. So, Taxman's never been very popular, has he? But on this occasion, he was very, very unlucky. And from then on, the village just knew the New Inn as being called the Bucket of Blood. So, eventually, they changed the name to the Bucket of Blood. I did go looking for the well, but unfortunately, the well is no longer there. It is now the ladies' toilet. I don't know why I find that amusing. There are numerous accounts of paranormal sightings and people hearing things, particularly with spectral beings coming into the pub from outside the road and venturing into the door. and just disappearing inside. But what happens quite commonly, as per the landlord, is candles. If there's a candle in there, it will just ignite itself. And the same with light bulbs. There's lots of noises as well. They hear noises upstairs, the creaky floorboard, there's footsteps heard up there, and even though there's no one there, and regular occurrence apparently. It's also a very popular place for paranormal investigators. A lot of people come here. A lot of the people here today look like locals, and it's just a place to go to get some nice food. The bucket burger. It is a good job that I've got a proper bucket to put that away, because it was massive. Very rarely do I leave food on the plate, and I ate the whole burger, but I had to leave some of the chips, and I couldn't do it. But yeah, an amazing epic sized burger. But the vegan option looked really good. I nearly went with this. They do, and this is one of my things that I cook as well, a bargee burger. So that's probably one I would say, if you're going to come here and you're vegan, go for that bargee burger. I bet it's good. But if you're a proper meatitarian, then that bucket burger is a meat feast. Very good, really, really good burger. So we have the cobweb in there. That may look like the kind of place I should be going for this Halloween special, but that's not the haunted one. We need to get to the Wellington Inn. Just as a little Halloween bonus here, Boscastle is home to the Witch Museum. This place is really cool. I love this place. It's totally fair enough, but yeah, no filming in there. But if you come to Boscastle, and you have to come to Boscastle because it's so good, but when you do get here, that's a really, really cool museum. There's so many things in there. So many little witchcrafty and earthy kind of things. Just really, really cool. So here I am in the absolutely breathtaking village of Boscastle in Cornwall. This place is stunning. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's one of my favourite places in Cornwall. Highly recommend you come here. It's charming, yet it's got that little eerie theme with the Witch Museum. It's got lots of crystal shops. And of course, it's home to the Wellington Inn, which is one of the most haunted inns in Cornwall. We're going to eat there. Made it, the Wellington. Awesome looking, looks like it's in a castle.
at all. So it's all upstairs in our rooms area. We've had quite a few like complaints and stuff like that from where people have been almost like upset that we didn't tell them that the place was haunted or something beforehand because they felt experiences in the rooms. And this girl she lived in here and there, in around the 1850s sort of time, and apparently it was from where she drowned in the river just below the building. It just runs down.
Just down there, the stream down there. Wow.
I'm afraid I can't take you obviously into room 10.
Yeah.
But in there, this is where my mum's a housekeeper here, and she refuses to go in there alone because she said she's gone in there completely like there's only one window. The light in the window just starts going up to the ceiling. Really going crazy. And then she said she feels a real cold breeze, all this cold air all around her, and that was enough. She dropped what she was doing. And
scary, yeah.
See, my only experiences have been TVs turning off on their own when I've not been there. When I've just come back and I'm like, no, surely that can't be right or anything like that. But just these two rooms are definitely well known for this.
Is this the room that they did the paranormal investigation?
This is what they filmed. I think they were staying over in room 9, and also I'll show you the next one as well. Again, lights turning on. They've been going to sleep and they can feel someone else in the room moving around the room and everything like that. Yeah. So, are you in room 23?
I'm in room 23.
Are we okay? Is it okay just to look in the room for a sec, just so I can show the gentleman the room? It doesn't matter if not.
Did you know it was haunted?
23 is not haunted. 9 is haunted.
No, and 23 is.
23 is haunted. I thought it was room 9.
Yeah, room 9. It's both ends of the building. In that one as well, people have gone to sleep and they felt like moving and seen like shadows and stuff walking around the room and things like that.
I guess I heard noises, but I just assumed it was next door.
Yeah.
Room 9.
Little did you know.
Little did we know. That's it. So many people that we've had now have mentioned this. He's lying in the bed here, and then they'll be walking, feeling like they're walking, coming across here, across their front bit here. So
I can ask my friend if you want to see room 9 because he's staying in it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also staying.
He wanted to stay in it because he heard it was haunted.
On his own.
Yeah, he's completely.
Apparently, he found out about it and was even more keen to get in there.
Really?
So yeah.
Good to come in.
Yeah, all good. I have to say, the first thing I noticed.
Oh, it's tiny, isn't it?
Yeah. That mirror freaked me out.
That cupboard freaks me out. Is it a cupboard?
Yeah.
Oh, it is a creepy little room, isn't it?
Bathroom's creepy.
Is it?
Yeah.
And this room used to be a morgue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't like it, I'm not gonna lie.
What was it like last night staying in it?
It was fine. As soon as I walked in, I had to close the curtains because I didn't like the mirror.
Yeah.
And the door kept. I don't know what was going on with the door. It would shut and then just open all the way again.
Really?
And they're like,
can I feel the weight of the door?
Yeah.
Right. What? It was click shut.
Yeah, click shut and then it would open again. But you have to pull the handle down to open it.
Yeah, and it's spring loaded as well.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know. It's a funky room, I can tell you that.
You'll both be sleeping downstairs on one of the sofas or something.
Yeah. Sleep in my car, it's fine.
Oh, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's really good.
Enjoy the food as well.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you both.
Nice to meet you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, dear. There you go. Haunted rooms. That used to be a morgue. Creepy stuff.
The cottage, yeah, all along there. That's where all of that sort of stuff.
Okay. Well, what I'll do then is I'll probably grab my food and go and sit out there.
No problem. You just.
I hear footsteps. Doesn't look like I'm meant to be here though. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. So it turns out that beautiful little stream that everyone takes a photo of them standing next to on the bridge is a lot more sinister than it seems. So it turns out that one of the ghosts here is the ghost of a little girl that had been thrown into the stream, and she walks through the hotel. So there's 2 rooms, room 9 and room 23. In room 9, the guy who's staying in there, I was speaking to him, and he said that the door would open in the night. So I go naturally to the door. I'm like, yeah, how can that, you know, it's a spring-loaded door. You have to pull the handle down. There's no way that door's just going to pop open with wind or anything like that. And he said the door swung open. So that's a bit creepy. He said he heard noises. He was freaked out by the mirror. It was just a mirror, but I don't know why. There's something, maybe something attached to the mirror. I don't know. But then the poor girl staying in room 23 didn't even realise it's haunted. Now these 2 people are helpers, they're staff that come and help when the hotel's busy. So they don't seem to let out those 2 rooms to the public. So that's why I was lucky enough to go and have a look. So room 23, apparently there's things seen at the edge of the bed, and just an eerie presence that's really quite unsettling. So there's 3 ghosts. So there's the little girl I just spoke about. There's also the ghost of an old woman that walks through the halls as well. And there's also the ghost of a coachman as well, who was thought to have got lost on his way to the inn and never made it, and is forever trying to get to the inn. So yeah, quite creepy. And there's quite a lot of accounts on the internet about people experiencing things here, and there's also a lot of paranormal investigators that come here too and do research in those rooms. So yeah, creepy place, and it looks creepy as well. It has got a real creepy feel to it, but it's old and I love it, and I'm looking forward to my dinner. Nice, thank you very much.
Can I get you any sauces or anything like that?
No, that looks absolutely perfect.
Brilliant, I hope you enjoy.
Nice, thank you very much. So that, the dressed crab. Yum. Oh, mega yum. That is really nice. I mean, I'm going to be dipping bread into it, but there's breadcrumbs on top already. But, oh, yeah. This is going to go down well. Put some lemon on it. Ugh. I've got the heebie-jeebies here. Everything's making me jump. I'm such a wimp. That is going to be an awesome mouthful of food, that. Oh, so much gloop in there, yum. Oh wow. The Wellington Inn, clearly the place to go for dressed crab. This is amazing, really good. Highly recommend. I'm in my happy place right now. This is really nice. That was delicious. Really highly recommend the dressed crab here. I almost want to lick. I want to lick the shell. It's that good. I'm out of bread to mop up the last bit, but yes, there's no one watching. Boscastle's a great place, and the Wellington Hotel is a great place to eat. Definitely come here, get the dressed crabs, and stay in room 9 or 23. So finally, I've wanted to come here for such a long time. As a kid, and we used to drive past on family holidays, it just sounded cool. And as I grew up and I found out there were pirates and smugglers, and it just sounded even cooler. And as I've grown up into my 40s, I still think this place sounds really cool. So I've always wanted to come here. It's a massive bonus that it's haunted for this Halloween special. I'm going to check out what's on the menu today and see if it really is to die for. Can I please have a pint of the Jamaica Inn? This is the chef special, the chicken and vegetable pie. I heard the pies here are amazing, they're all handmade here. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Got all those chunks in there. Loads of chicken in there. One of those meals that's hard to beat, isn't it? Pie mash. Pie mash, gravy and a pint. Yum. Plenty of gravy on there.
That's what me and Taylor do at town well.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll get to it, we just share it.
You see it's Cornish because it's got like the Cornish crimp around the edge there as well.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Are you up to the same drink or do you want something?
Pastry's amazing. Absolutely amazing, that pastry.
One for coffee. That'll be nice.
Mashed is perfectly smooth as well. Big old chunks of chicken breast in there too. Huge. That veg is cooked right too. It's not mushing anyway. It's got a bit of bite to it. So after eating that pie, if I could actually handle a pudding, but here's the pudding menu. I've just been told I can park overnight for £10. I'm so doing that. What a perfect coaching in. That's what it's supposed to do, right?
What?
So I'm going to do that, I think. That means maybe I could have a little nightcap. And actually the Jamaica Inn beer is really good. Might go for another one of those.
No, we've got a bowl.
Right, this is the scariest part. It's the oldest part of the inn. And this is the part that's haunted. There's 3 spirits at the Jamaica Inn. So the first one I'm going to talk about is in the museum, which used to be the old barn area. And that's said to be the ghost of one of the descendants of the founders of the Jamaica Inn. And he's seen to be, when it's misty at night, he's seen to be walking around the outside there as well. Yeah, so typical me, went in the wrong way. So now we are at the main entrance. So now we can have a proper look around. But this is the oldest part of the inn. So, and this is the haunted part as well. And it's closed. So I'm here out of hours, walking around on my own. It's pretty cool. So most of this is about Daphne du Maurier, who wrote the book The Jamaica Inn. It's not so much focused on its supernatural side of things, obviously, but obviously this place is just steeped in history from all the smugglers and all the pirates, and yeah, they'd come in from the shore and make their way across the moor, and they'd get here, which is where they could do their trade. So obviously there was a lot of fights, and that's why there's a lot of it's just got so much history. So getting the poor old tax man, he gets it, doesn't he? These man traps. Horrible to catch the smugglers. So So the second ghost is that of a lady who haunts one of the rooms upstairs above the bar area, and she is said to be seen at night time, and so people have felt an eerie presence and just an uncomfortableness in that room. So the third ghost is, they called him Jack, and he's at the bar area, and he's known for touching people at the bar, particularly ladies. He likes his blonde curvy ladies apparently. The front of house lady said that he's a bit of a cheeky chappy. Well, that was when something weird happened. So here I am. I've been given access to the most haunted part of the Jamaica Inn, which is where the old barn used to be, and that's where all the activity happens, and they converted it into the museum. So when I was asking, they said to me the museum has closed, but I tell you what, there's a door at the side of the bar, just go through there and you can get into the museum, don't worry about paying. I was like, yes, sweet. So here I am, walking around the most haunted part of the Jamaica Inn. After hours, nobody else around. My microphone just didn't want to work. I don't know why. It was on, and it hadn't come unplugged. And if it had come unplugged, it would have defaulted down to the camera microphone, so sound would have picked up. And it had been in its charging cradle. I don't know why, the sound just didn't come out. There's 2 occasions where the sound hasn't come out, and both times is when I'm talking about the spirits inside the Jamaica Inn. Doesn't make any sense. The only thing I can think of is the microphone had turned itself off somehow, and upon research I have found out that it's very, very common to have battery issues at the Jamaica Inn. So when I was reading, it was saying that people had their batteries would deplete on their audio equipment, and things would mysteriously turn off, or they'd get mysterious white noise. Now, it's the first time it's ever happened to me, and I've used this microphone for years now. I've never known it to not pick up the recording. I've never known it to disconnect. I've never known it to randomly turn off. Like I say, if it came unplugged, it would default to the camera. So it was a little bit weird. Frustrating and annoying, because I planned this whole trip around Cornwall around going to the Jamaica Inn. So I decided I'm going to get out of my van at midnight and I'm going to have a walk around. My friends, my family told me that I wouldn't do this. They said I'm way too much of a wimp to do this. So I'm really chuffed that I did, and I'm chuffed I got it on camera. However, I'm outside in the mist as well. It was quite foggy, and I'm out there looking for that spirit that's known to be wandering around. I'm talking on the camera, telling you all about that spirit, and again, the sound just didn't come out. I don't know why. It's so frustrating, and I'm really sorry that you didn't catch the full episode. So I felt someone or something just didn't want me to be out there telling everyone about them.